Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Hello all, and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. 1 second, let me get the light on me so you can see how pretty I look. A safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host, Alyx, just Alyx. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching my WWE Friday Night SmackDown review. This is December 16th, excuse me. We're not close to the 25th yet. That's Christmas time. This is the 16th of December. We are closing out 2022. 2 more weeks into the new year. And let me tell y'all something. I planned on letting December be my break month. I actually was not going to do any lives. Seriously, the plan was to just upload videos, record some things here and there, finish some projects, of course, but there was no plans of going live. And then wrestling said, "Heh, you thought you was not gonna go live." Yeah, things just picked up to a point where I was like, well, damn it, I guess I'll go live. And of course, opportunities came my way. Couldn't pass those up. But man, it's looking like that break, it's not gonna happen. I mean, I'm already kind of doing lives as it is. I don't kind of want to stop. Well, next week is Christmas. I think I can squeeze in Monday and Wednesday, but do y'all really need me to be up here Friday night? Like, seriously, do I really need to be up here on Friday night? I mean, that's the Christmas weekend. Christmas. That's the Christmas weekend. Yeah, let me give y'all a break on Friday next week, but I'll be up here Monday and Wednesday. See, I can't even say that because every time I say I'm going to take a break, something always happens. This week alone has been some of the most the most newsworthy weeks in wrestling this year. From Sasha Banks leaving WWE for New Japan Pro Wrestling. We'll talk more about her later on today, by the way. And us finding out that her contract was ended in the summer. Jesus Christ, the whole drama between Mia Yim and Austin Theory, people bullying her off of social media for being friendly with her friend, so stupid. The whole thing with Mandy Rose getting fired over some risque, I love that, risque photos on Fan Time. Vince McMahon saying he wants to come back. He's trying to make a WWE comeback. Good Lord, please don't let that one happen. And now tonight on SmackDown, we're getting news. Well, first off, I'm getting ahead of myself. But the news I was going to talk about is John Cena returning to close out the year in a match with Kevin Owens against Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. Huge. That's definitely going to be worth talking about. And of course, we got some advancement, some updates in the Bray Wyatt storyline. Uncle Howdy, from what it seems like, is a different person. We were thinking they were Uncle Howdy, Bray Wyatt, and the guy under the mask. They were all the same person. It's looking like that Wyatt 6 feud, the Wyatt 6 stable, is exactly that. It's a Wyatt 6 stable. I was thinking they were all Bray Wyatt. Nope. They played it off like it was all Bray Wyatt with different personalities. No, it's a group. The Wyatt 6 looking like a group. Well then, that's a nice wrench, a nice wrinkle in the story. Let's see where that goes. I love the match between Ricochet and, of course, Gunther. Gunther, your IC champion. And other things like Top Dollar AJ Francis, oh boy. You know, there was a report. I think it was actually this week. Jesus Christ, this is a newsworthy week. Triple H apparently having buyer's remorse. This hiring wave, is that what we're going to call it? Rehiring wave? This whole rehiring wave, bringing back talent that were let go. Let's just say some talent that he brought back ain't cutting it. Reports say Triple H has been underwhelmed with certain talent that have been brought back. I think we might have seen one of them. Well, a couple of them, but one major one tonight. And I can talk about it because he's okay. Now, if he was injured, I probably would hold off. But I'm hearing reports he's fine. Just had a stinger, but what was he thinking? Seriously, what was Top Dollar thinking? You thinking you Keith Lee? Sorry. You thought you was Keith Lee. But now you know you're not Keith Lee. So we're going to talk about SmackDown. We'll get into Sasha Banks, this whole drama with her not receiving any pay, WWE refusing to pay her what she feels she should be paid, and also rumors about them feeling like, and this is reported by Dave Meltzer, but basically he was told that WWE does not see her being a top star in the next 5 years, and that she's peaked. Her popularity has peaked. Oh, I have a lot to say about that. We'll also talk about Triple H and this story of him being underwhelmed with certain talent being hired back. And whatever news I see, we'll talk about it. If breaking news happens during the live stream, best believe we will get to that. But as always, guys, thank you for making me a part of your day. And I would like you guys to do the following. Like me on... Wait a minute. What was I going to say? Like me on Facebook? Yeah. Before we get to that, though. Let me get the preliminary stuff out the way. Let me go ahead and get the likes going. Let me go ahead and do the sponsorship, do the shout outs, and then we'll get things started. Sounds good? Awesome. Now, here's what I was supposed to say. If this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video. Not Facebook. You can do that afterwards. But like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand. I just saw someone say bottom dollar. You're not even a dollar. You a cent. Call his ass 25 cent. Bottom cent. Oh, I gotta start over now. Damn it. Like the video, subscribe, click that bell, catch all my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership today. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing. Whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks if you would like to be the donor. If you would like to donate after the fact. See, now I'm just screwing up. I'm going to just keep going. Sorry, it's just bottom dollar. Jesus Christ. You can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at just Alex Central. Give me a follow on Instagram. Give me a follow on Spotify. And give me a follow on TikTok. Where I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexisworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and please get yourself a t-shirt. Get you a holiday t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. Get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt. Get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt. But most important, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie. America, the remix. T-shirt made by It's J Nox and Firestar Heart. All of this down below in the description box. Today's sponsor. All week, Extra Wallet. Changing the way you carry your items day by day. This thing is actually really, really popular. I've actually seen people carrying some extra wallets while I was doing errands. I'm not making that up. Like, it's either Ridge or Extra. But let me tell y'all something. The better wallet, it's Extra. You want to know why it's Extra? Because it's actually updated. See, we always advancing. We always climbing. We always want the update in terms of technology, the updated wallets, the updated stuff. Well, let me tell you something. Exter comes with all kinds of technologies like a tracker. If you end up losing it, you can use your phone to find it. Man, I can get you an Exter wallet right now. 40% off. That's almost half. You hear me? For the holiday season? Man, let me let you guys hear what the sponsor has to say. And then of course, we'll go ahead and get to the shoutouts afterwards. Today's video is sponsored by Exter. In today's age, old leather wallets are a thing of the past. People are looking for something more efficient. That's where Exter comes in. It can fit in your front pocket or any other space convenient for your access. It is the perfect smart wallet for minimalists that only carry essential items such as credit cards and IDs. It also has a cool pop-up feature that allows you to see what's inside, so you always know what you're getting out. Plus, it comes with its own tracker that connects with your phone, so if you ever misplace it, you can instantly find it. Amazing designs, amazing features, all at amazing prices. And today, if you click the link down below and use the promo code JUSTALEX, you can get 40% off any purchase you make. I truly believe this is a great gift and it's changing the way people carry their items. So don't hesitate. Use the link below and get you a wallet today. Mercedes Varnado, as she's going by now, because she gone. She's no longer in WWE. It was confirmed by Fightful Select that her contract ended this summer. Her contract was negotiated with her lawyers, and they got her out. But she cannot perform anything wrestling related. She can't do until after January 1st. And it's looking like she'll be going to New Japan Pro Wrestling very soon. And also, rumors are swirling. She will be in Los Angeles to tag team with Saraya against Britt Baker and then Jamie Hayter. Huge. Really excited about that. But we got some news that we got to talk about. Now, this piece of news comes from Dave Meltzer. And according to Dave Meltzer, Sasha Banks, Mercedes, was seeking a high payment along the levels of Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair during her time off away from WWE. They called her. They were going to bring her back. But see, Sasha's different. This Sasha Banks, this Mercedes, isn't the Mercedes you know. If you saw her interview with Stone Cold Steve Austin, on Broken Skull Ranch, by the way, great interview, she talks about how she is not the girl who likes eating pizza. She likes steak with vegetables. She knows her worth. She knows her value. I believe she went to a con. What was that con in? I forgot where it was. I think it was in Chicago or something like that. It was some type of a con where they offered her an obscene amount of money. And her offer was high. And they gave it to her. So she knows that at the very least, she's worth the payment that Becky Lynch and or Charlotte Flair gets. Unfortunately, when she asked for it, WWE said, nah, you're not worth it. You're not worth the amount of money that Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch gets. And you know what their logic was? Their reasoning for not paying Sasha Banks that money is because they feel she peaked. Again, from Dave Meltzer, he says WWE feels she's not somebody who would be on top in the next 5 years. She has peaked and her popularity is basically not worth a damn. It will be over and done with in the next 5 years. Now, who knows whether this is true or not, but honestly, with the way it reads and the way things are looking, I think it might be somewhere close to the truth. And if they decided not to pay Sasha Banks the money she wanted, they're going to regret that call. They're going to regret it. Look, I don't care what number she asks for. Again, I don't know how much Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch makes. It can't be that much. What, a couple million? Like downside guarantee, a couple million? Okay. I don't see how that's unreasonable. Why isn't Sasha making that to begin with? Didn't she main event WrestleMania? Okay, yeah, that's ridiculous that she's making less money than Becky and Charlotte when she may be at WrestleMania. Makes you wonder what Bianca's making. Well, Bianca's grateful. She's just grateful to be there. But eventually, Bianca will get to a point where she's like, I like eating steak too. So that really does blow my mind. That they were not willing to pay her at the very least the same amount as Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Number one. But then we get to this line of thinking, them saying that Sasha Banks has peaked. Excuse me? In what way, shape, or form has she peaked? Have you not seen social media? If you've been on social media at any point in time this year, literally the most tweeted, the most popular name that people have talked about is Sasha Banks. It's Mercedes, especially after she walked out. That's all they talked about. She's been in the news since the spring. Everybody, all my videos, when we talk about her, it gets clicks. As of right now, Sasha Banks is the most popular female wrestler in the world. Period. End of story. Yes, I said it. The most popular female wrestler in the world. You pay Sasha Banks. You open up your paycheck, you give her that check, and you tell her, hey, you put down a number, we'll give it to you. That's the type of talent you got. That's Sasha Banks. You pay her. Especially if she wanted to be paid on the same level as a Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Honestly, she could have asked for more. I love Becky. I love Charlotte. Sasha's the bigger star. She's a bigger star. Period. End of story. But the fact that they think that she's not going to do anything for them, the fact that they think that she peaked, I almost don't want to believe. I almost don't want to believe this story because that doesn't sound right. I don't even think that's Triple H saying that. I think it's other people saying that. I think it's people who are still mad at her for walking out saying that. And let me tell y'all this too. All the people saying that Sasha Banks is overrated, selfish, arrogant. You know, she's all about herself. The female version of CM Punk. That's what they're saying now. They're only saying that because she walked out on WWE. If she had stayed, they'd be singing a different tune. But that's how it is with people. They always want to devalue somebody when they walk out. Oh, you don't want to stay in WWE? That means you ain't worth it. That means you suck. I hate that. I can't stand that shit. Whether it's in AEW, WWE. Now, I can't talk much. I was mad when Cody Rhodes left AEW. I understand you being upset. But I never, at one point in time, said Cody Rhodes was not a main event player. I never said that Cody Rhodes was not as good as he says he is. I've always thought Cody Rhodes was a main event player. That never changed. I was concerned that WWE wouldn't push him as a main event player. To my surprise, they gave him the keys to the castle. And if he had not gotten hurt, I think he would be WWE champion. I would hope so. And I think he will be WWE champion when he comes back. That's a safe bet. I never once devalued Cody Rhodes. But the people devaluing Mercedes Sasha Banks, it's ridiculous. All it is a channel click. You go from doing 242, which is what I do for Raw, to 247. Or you just go up 5 times. It's simply a channel click. Maybe she won't be on AEW. Maybe she'll be in New Japan Pro Wrestling. All right, well, you can find a way to watch her. It's not like you will never see her again. I don't understand it. I am happy she's going to bet on herself. I'm happy she's going to give herself a chance to succeed or fail. Sink or swim. And if she doesn't work out, she can always just go back to WWE. It's not like she can't go back or won't go back. But this talk that she's flopped or she's peaked already, that's just people hating on her. How's about we let her live her dream? She wants to try things out on her own. I say let her. Am I crazy? I think Sasha's gonna do just fine as Mercedes Moné. But what do y'all think? That's just my opinion. But yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyone saying that she's not worth the same amount as Charlotte or Becky, again, I think she's worth more, number one. But also, she's proven, beyond a shadow of a doubt, she's worth whatever Becky and Charlotte are making. But that's just my thoughts. Moving on. The game. Triple H was also in the news. This comes from WrestleVotes, a huge source when it comes to wrestling. And this shouldn't come as a surprise to some of you, because I know a lot of you were getting kind of sick and tired of all these former NXT talent being rehired. But according to WrestleVotes, a handful of talent brought back in the rehiring wave, quote unquote, rehiring wave, over the summer have underperformed and severely underwhelmed Triple H and others in WWE. And I think we saw one of them tonight when Homeboy tried to pull a Keith Lee and he fell on his ass, literally. So, I figured over time we were going to hit this point. When you start bringing back all of these talents, and rightfully so, they should have been brought back. Because I do think some of these talents were let go for no reason whatsoever. No reason. And I hope they bring back Bronson Reed, Chelsea Green, all of them. Please, bring all of them back. Because I think those are people that should have gotten a much fairer shot. You can't bring them all back because most of them went to AEW. Like Adam Cole and Keith Lee and Swerve. Who I think that's who Triple H really wanted. He wanted Aleister Black. He wanted Andrade Cien Almas. He wanted, Swerve Strickland. He wanted Keith Lee. He wanted all of them. Just can't have them all. But he did bring back a lot of people like Karrion Kross, Dakota Kai, IYO SKY. Of course, we saw Tegan Nox on tonight's show. We saw a lot of people make some comebacks over the last few months. Bray Wyatt. Jesus Christ, we'd be here all day. LA Knight made his return to his character. That's one of the best ones they've done so far, LA Knight. Gunther has been booked like a freaking beast. Love how Gunther has been booked. Whether I like the name or not, it doesn't really matter. So there have been some hits, and there have been some misses. And the misses hurt. I'm sorry. Damage Control has not been it. I appreciate the talent. Dakota Kai, IYO SKY, and Bayley. I love them. All three of them individually. But as a group, it ain't hitting. But they're trying really hard. Respect to them. They're trying really hard to make it work. Just not hitting. Hit Row without Swerve, it's not hitting, man. Without Isaiah Swerve Scott, Hit Row's kind of a miss. Not kind of, a huge miss. It ain't working out. For every Legado del Fantasma, there's a Hit Row. And I'm still on the fence about the Viking Raiders. The Viking Raiders are kind of, oof. As much as I like Sarah Logan, I don't know. That gimmick ain't hitting either. Some things work, some things don't. And that's okay. Let me tell y'all something. This is the period of time for the things that don't work to not work. They need to see, all right, Karrion Kross worked on NXT. He's not working as well on the main roster. Okay, cool. Let's change it up. What can we do? What do we need to do? Do we need to spice it up, turn babyface? What is there we can do to help him out, to make that special? I'd be here all day just going through all the talent that he brought back. I might need to find a list really quickly of all the talent he rehired so I can give you an accurate description. So let's do that. Let's go to Google. All talents Triple H brought back. And let's go 2022. Okay, let me see. So let me go here. And let me see if I can find a list of talent that he brought back. Doesn't seem to be a list. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna keep looking. But yeah, man, there are some returns. Like, okay, the OC, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. I'm not hating it, but it's like, it's not, I'm not losing my mind over it either. Mia Yim, love me some Mia Yim, glad she's back. I'm not necessarily gonna buy myself a Mia Yim t-shirt right now with the way things are looking. Although I love me some Mia Yim and I'll go to bat for her. Emma. Good to have her back. The Miss did it. But she's just kind of been you know, like, what has she done since she lost to Ronda Rousey? You know? It's like we have them back, but what are they doing? So, although it's good that they're back, it's not like they're killing it on TV. Tegan Nox, the jury is still out. She literally just got back. Hopefully things work out for her. Then, of course, we had, I think those are those all the people? Let me see. Bray Wyatt, LA Knight, the OC. I think that's all of them so far. You guys can give me a list, and I'll talk about them when we get to them. But yeah, like, I feel like things should be popping off a little bit more than what they are. I'm not saying it's not popping off. Listen, the shows are 10 times better than what they were before. But what I was hoping we would get from them, we didn't get. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I expected more from these returns, and what I'm getting is okay. It's not like it's terrible. It's just okay. Johnny Gargano. I love me some Johnny Gargano. He's been okay. Candice LeRae. I love me some Candice LeRae. She's been okay. Just okay. You know? No one is like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing in the world. You know? Bray Wyatt, the jury's still out. I think he's the best one so far by default, but we'll have to find out. So, let me know how y'all feel. Like, are you guys underwhelmed by some of these returns? If you are, let me know who's underwhelming you the most. And if you're not underwhelmed, let me know who you guys are, you're excited for. I saw someone say that there's 119 people watching with 75 likes. Yeah, guys, let's get this up. Come on now. At least get me to 100. Someone said Dexter Loomis. Again, initially it was cool, but then it got real lame really quickly. It's okay. It's fine, but it's not wow. You know what I mean? So hit and miss. I'm hit and miss on the returns. But that's just me. Friday Night SmackDown. Let's talk about Friday Night SmackDown. I am going to go in order. I thought this show was good enough to warrant an actual legitimate segment by segment review. We're going to start things off, of course, with the opener. That being the SmackDown, well, not SmackDown, just the Women's Tag Team Championship, because it's not, geared to one brand. Exclusive to one brand. Dakota Kai, IYO SKY, Damage Control, taking on Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox. Still upset that Liv Morgan dropped the Harley Quinn gimmick. That had so much potential. Although, it's looking like she's still crazy. Because during the match, she almost snapped and, attacked one of them with a kendo stick. So, that's at least good to know that she's still crazy. She's just not gone off the deep end. I kind of hope she does go off the deep end again. Go back to Harley Quinn. The match was... Can I be real with you? Like, I didn't necessarily like this match. There were a lot of spots in there where they weren't laying it in. There were a few where it did look good, but a lot of them, they were missing their kicks and punches, and it looked fake. And I hate saying that, but that's the issue here. I feel like there's been some lack of communication when it comes to these women executing their moves, because it just never looks good. Damage Control has not been on their game in terms of tag team wrestling. There was one match, and that was in was that in Saudi Arabia? I thought that was great. Outside of that match in Saudi Arabia, though, these weekly TV matches have not been all that great. And this match was but that's not what people care about. What people care about is what happened at the end. So some hooded figure, some female hooded figure came in and soccer kicked freaking Tegan Nox and allowed IYO SKY to hit her moonsault and pin her 1, 2, 3. So damage control does retain, and we're just like, ooh, okay, so another return, right? Wow, another return? Who can this one be? I saw someone say, maybe it's Chelsea Green. Maybe it's Chelsea Green. Right? We were speculating. And then I made the mistake of turning on Twitter, and I saw who the return was. And trust me, when you see who it is, you're going to be disappointed as well. The hooded figure that kicked Tegan Nox and cost her the match was Xia Li. I was like, what the fuck? Xia Li? Okay, look. Xia Li is fine. I mean, like, really fine. I mean, like, really fine. That girl got booty! It ain't just no Asian booty either. That girl be eating some... She be eating some soul food. Okay? She's very attractive. I can respect what she does off screen. On her social medias. It's not Mandy Rose level, but if she ever decided to go Mandy Rose, I'm pretty sure she'd be successful. Anyways, listen, I had no issues with her personally, but the way she's been booked, I don't take her seriously. So when it was revealed to be her, and not even on screen, but off screen, it was revealed to be Xia Li, I was like, what the fuck was that? Xia Li? Why? Why didn't you just reveal it on screen? You would have at least saved us the trouble of wondering who it was. But I guess that was the point. The point was, okay, well, this will get people intrigued, and then they'll go to social media to find it out. Okay, but the intrigue led to nothing. Xia Li? What, am I supposed to want to see Xia Li versus Tegan Nox? No, thank you. The fuck? See, once again, like, Triple H has a lot of work to do. These talents, they've been bastardized and treated like shit. When Xia Li first came to the main roster, I remember saying it. I said to y'all, when Xia Li came to the main roster, I said they're going to get sick of her very quickly and she's going to be a joke. And people were like, no, she's not. Who was right? Yeah. Now you have to rebuild her. I don't take her seriously, but it looks like they're going to try again with her, I guess. They need someone to fight Ronda. Maybe it'll be Xia Li. Jesus Christ almighty. We'll see what they do. But yeah, that reveal was so lame and stupid. Such a waste of time. Did anyone else feel that was a waste of time? That was so lame. I'm sorry. It was lame to me. What wasn't lame was everything that had to do with Uncle Howdy, Bray Wyatt, and then, of course, LA Knight. LA Knight, let me talk to ya. Yeah. So, before the show started, WWE released a clip of Bray Wyatt kidnapping LA Knight. He had him kidnapped, tied to a chair. And he was singing to him. And he clearly, I don't know how the hell he got out. He clearly got out. But the way it looked, I was like, oh, he kidnapped him. Are we going to play this out the entire night? No, it was a clip from last week. I was like, oh, that's lame. I was hoping he would have kidnapped him like he kidnapped him last week and he held him hostage. That doesn't make any sense. But, you know, he kidnapped him and he was holding him hostage. I would have been like, dude, that's some dark shit. Let's go with it. No, it happened last week and he got out. They don't show how he got out, but he got out. I was like, that's lame. So this week, LA Knight comes out and he calls out Bray Wyatt. Now, LA Knight's getting over very nicely. Very charismatic. So Bray Wyatt comes out and Bray Wyatt tells him again, look, man, I didn't attack you. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. And so Bray Wyatt got up to the ramp, gets inside the ring, and then he tells LA Knight, be careful what you do here. Be careful with this next move because you just never know what might happen to you. And then he starts attacking Bray Wyatt. So now, I'm expecting some hocus pocus stuff. Like, I'm expecting Bray Wyatt to, like, flip into a different personality. Instead, Titantron shows up. Titantron. Uncle Howdy shows up on the Titantron. And we're thinking, okay, that's Bray Wyatt. That's a pre-recorded clip, right? And then the music plays. And then Uncle Howdy walks out on stage with Bray Wyatt, sure, okay. Bray Wyatt already inside the ring. Uncle Howdy just showed up with Bray Wyatt in the ring already. So, big twist. Uncle Howdy's a different person. Which means the rumored dual personality gimmick that we thought, the multiple personality gimmick that we thought he had, that doesn't seem to be the case. The Wyatt Six was exactly what we thought, a faction. The Wyatt Six is a faction. Someone is under the mask. Someone different is under the mask of Uncle Howdy. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. That's a major twist. So now, we can start the rumors again. Remember when I was talking about there being an actual faction? Well, yeah. This has got to be Bo Dallas, right? This has to be Bo Dallas. It can't be anyone else but Bo Dallas. Has to be him. I'd be shocked if it's anybody else. It could be, but I think it's Bo Dallas. It's the only one that makes sense. It also makes me think, okay, who are the other members? Now we can begin talking about who are the members of the Wyatt Six now. And what's their purpose? Are they here to help Bray? Or to attack Bray? Wow, man, I'm intrigued now. It was getting pretty repetitive for a while there. I'll be honest with you. As much as I love that Bray Wyatt's back, I was getting kind of impatient. And that's my question to y'all. Like, where do y'all sit on this Bray Wyatt storyline? Have you reached the point where you feel, or you're starting to feel, a little impatient? Because he's been back for 2 months now. You know, October came and went. He's been back for 2 months. Can't really say we've gotten that much development. It's been some development, but not that much. It's been unraveling really, really slowly. But I'm still curious, like, are y'all in? Like, are y'all still invested? Or are you guys kind of falling off? Like, it's like, all right, can we do something? Something with Bray Wyatt. Is he ever gonna wrestle? I'm curious. Where do y'all sit? For me, I'm still invested. I'm still hanging in there. I'm liking it. I'm not gonna say it's garbage. But I can't lie. I'm just getting a teensy-weensy bit impatient. Like, okay, look, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. You know, like, I don't know. That's just me. I'm just like, for real. I'm getting impatient. Let's do something. Let's do something. But I'm invested. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm not gonna pressure. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm just like, come on, let's get this thing cooking. It's been simmering. It's been sizzling. I'm ready to eat. You get me? Like, I'm ready to eat now. I'm ready to eat. But give me your thoughts. Like, I'm very curious to know how y'all feel about this. Again, like, Bray Wyatt. Do y'all believe? Do y'all believe it's Bro Dallas? Let me know. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for continuing to support this. I do think over time this will lead to something. I do think when it's all said and done and Bray Wyatt starts wrestling again, it's going to be something special. It's just getting there. It's like, come on. You know. More hype for Tribute to the Troops. Then we got Gunther. Gunther versus Ricochet for the IC Championship. Listen here. This is one of those matches I wish was commercial free. Because the match itself was awesome. By the way, shout out to Michael Cole making a reference to Prince Puma. Quick like a puma. I caught that, Michael. Don't think I'm not listening. I appreciate that. But goddamn, this match was awesome. The problem is these commercial breaks. There was like 2 commercial breaks in the middle of these matches. Got on my nerves. I understand that you have to have commercial breaks. You could have done picture in picture. At least do picture in picture. But they were like, nope. So that knocked it down a couple of notches. But if I was to have seen this without any commercials, I'd be saying this is an NXT TakeOver level match. This felt like an NXT TakeOver match. Like, if I was to have seen this on NXT TakeOver, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is one of the best matches I've seen at NXT TakeOver with no commercial breaks. But we got commercial breaks, so I think that took away from it. Awesome match. I still think Gunther is killing it as IC champ. Ricochet is easily one of the best parts of SmackDown, without question. Maybe WWE, period. But especially SmackDown. Awesome match. Gunther, rightfully so, wins. He had to pry it away from Ricochet, by the way. Ricochet, I love that he changes his style up depending on who he's fighting. I think eventually, when they really start pushing him as a main event player, he's going to be fucking huge. I'm ready for Ricochet to get that main event push. Because I feel like he can carry WWE. He will one day. It'll come. But right now, he's killing it. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So, after the match, after Gunther pins Ricochet, of course you had Imperium come out to attack him. And then, Braun! Mr. Flippity Dippity Doodah runs out and makes the save. Speaking of returns that have kind of flopped. Okay, I won't do that. Look, if I'm being real with you, one of the better returns has been Braun Strowman. Fans have been loving him, and his matches have not been bad. He's had some good matches. It's just he can't shut the fuck up. Other than the flippity floppity comment he made. And he also made another comment. You know, I wasn't going to talk about it, but I am, because this guy gets on my nerves. He needs to be put in his place. He needs to be put in his place, because he always be saying something stupid. So Braun Strowman did an interview with, was it CBS Sports? Let me find it really quickly. It was an interview with CBS Sports where he told them, and I'm not making this up. You can't make this up. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up so you guys can see it for yourself. So Braun Strowman in this interview, let me scoosh it over a little bit, says, God damn it. He told CBS Sports the following. I look like this big, imposing, scary monster, but at the end of the day, I am a very passionate, caring, loving, articulate human being. And I want to be able to not only portray that aspect of the monster side of things, but I want to show the world that there's more than meets the eye. Don't judge a book by its cover. This boy said, I am a passionate, loving, caring, articulate human being. So, word to the wise. If you have to tell people that you're passionate, caring, loving, and articulate, 9 times out of 10, you're not. If I had to tell you I'm a good person, hey man, I'm a good person. I'm a good person, man. You can trust me, I'm a good person. 9 times out of 10, I'm not. I shouldn't have to tell you that shit. I shouldn't have to tell you I'm a passionate person. I shouldn't have to tell you I'm caring. I shouldn't have to tell you I'm loving. I shouldn't have to tell you I'm articulate. That shit you shouldn't have to tell people. They should just know. I've never told anybody that I'm a good person or I'm a loving character. Because that just sounds like I'm fishing for compliments. It also sounds fake. And that's my issue with Braun Strowman. Like, he's an awesome talent. He just needs to shut the fuck up. Someone take his phone away. And I would probably like him more. But he keeps putting his foot in his mouth. You know? He just keeps putting his goddamn foot in his mouth. Kane, too. Kane is worse. As bad as Braun Strowman is, Kane is a lot worse. Trust me, he's a lot worse. Again, one of the better returns, but he always puts his foot in his mouth. And that's sad. It really is sad, because I do think he could be someone special for WWE. Don't see it lasting long, though. Just saying. All right, let's move on. Is the tag team match next? Is it next? Is it time to rope Top Dollar? Hold on for a minute. They do some segments with I'll talk about the Bloodline segments last. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Oh, boy. Okay, so there's this triple threat match between Hit Row, Legado del Fantasma, and the Viking Raiders. The winner gets to fight for the tag team titles next week. By the way, the match is taped because they won't be here next week. That's going to be the week off for Christmas. Everyone will get the few days off for Christmas to be with their families, as they should be. But triple threat tag team match, a shot at the undisputed tag team championships. I'm not even going to talk about the match. The match was, I don't even think the match was all that great, but the match was fine. There were a couple of moments in there that were cool. But what people are going to talk about is Top Dollar. So let's just get to it. Top Dollar sees the people on the outside, and he said, "Y'all want to see me do it? I'm about to do something you ain't never seen before." He points to the outside, teasing a dive, and even I went, "I don't know about this, Chief. I don't know about this one, Chief. You should think this one over." So he hits the ropes, and then he goes running. And then he goes for the dive. And I said, "Oh no. Oh no. Please make it, please make it." His big ass hits the top rope. And then he seesaws onto the apron. I can't make this up. His big ass said, "Da-da-da-da-da." That boy went flip-flopping over the top rope. And I can laugh. Look, I'm not someone that usually laughs at people's pain, because at first I was a bit concerned. I was like, oh man, oh man, like, is he okay? Is he okay? Like, did he hurt himself? I was a bit concerned for a little bit. But then the moment I realized he was okay, I said, oh, he alright. Okay, cool. What the fuck was that? What were you thinking? Yo, okay. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna just show you a gift of it happening. So, y'all ready for this? So, there's Top Dollar. He's going for it. Whip! One more time. Boing! Yo, what the hell were you thinking, bruh? Top Dollar? I am gonna call you Bottom Dollar. What the fuck was that? You just got yourself front page on Botchamania. God damn. Yeah, I'm over it now. Yeah, this is a wash. Hit Row's a wash. It's done. We gave it a shot. Probably the... Yes, I think one of the worst returns we've seen so far has been Hit Row. It has not been hitting. It's not the same without Swerve. It's not the same. I'm sorry. It's not the same. Swerve carried this group, and we see now how important Swerve was to this group, because Jesus H. Christ. Horrible. 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 It's bad, man. One more time. One more. Can we do it one more time? Come on, come on. One more. Okay, there he goes. That boy hit the ground. It's like, man, that boy just devalued himself. He ain't no dollar no more. You lost your dollar. You're not even 50 cents now. Hey, high risk, high rewards. I can make fun of him now because he's okay. He's okay. So, what have we learned, Top Dollar? We've learned that you are not Keith Lee, that you would never be Keith Lee, and that you should not be doing that. Next time you want to dive off the top or over the ropes, just dive off the top rope. Just go up to the rope and then dive. Play it safe, my man, because that... Whew. That was bad. Even Michael Cole. Had to get one in. Michael Cole was like, I guess there's a reason he doesn't do that so often. Cole was like, I guess there's a reason he doesn't do that so often. Michael Cole roasted his ass. Someone called him Top Penny. Damn. Someone called him 5 cent. Nickel. Someone called him a nickel. Bottom nickel. Top quarter. Quarter pounder. I'ma stop. Someone just said, well, I bet you can't do that. Hell no, I can't do that. That's why I don't try it. And you know, goddamn, if I tried it and I busted my ass, you'd be roasting me too, like I'm roasting him. Right? Right? Okay. Get off your high horse. You can't do it. Hell no, I can't do it. And if I tried it and busted my ass, you'd be roasting me, right? Cool. So, tell you what. If I end up doing that and it sucks, y'all have every right to roast me and I will take it. The hell out of here. Man, that was too funny. That was hilarious. That was bad, though. That was horrible. All right, I'm gonna stop. Let's move on. The final thing we'll talk about. Wait. Didn't Raquel Rodriguez, Canseco Gonzalez have a segment? She did. She got attacked by Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Because, let me also go through. Let's see what else happened. Now, Hit Row did win their match. They'll be taking on the Usos next week, by the way. Okay, let me be sure I didn't miss anything. I think the last thing you talk about is the Bloodline, right? Oh, tribute to the troops. All right. Yes, that's all right. Bloodline. So throughout the night, Sami Zayn, Usos were talking about Roman Reigns making him an honorary Us. And Jey Uso last week said, you might want to cut your hair. You might want to cut your hair about this one, man, because this is going to be special. So we were thinking, all right, well, is he going to get the tattoo and everything like that? Be pretty nice. Cut your hair. And Sami Zayn came all spiffied up, got his hair in a bun. It looks good. And he's all nervous and shaking. And Jimmy is concerned because he's like, look, I like Sami, but he's not Samoan. Are we sure we want to make him an Uso? Are we sure about that? And Roman's like, let me think about it. Calls in, I guess, General Manager Adam Pearce, WWE official, I don't care. He calls him in and he's like, do me a favor. On December 30th, I want you to book a match with me and Sami Zayn against Kevin Owens and a partner of his choosing, because I need to know if Sami really is on my side. I need to know if I can trust him. Sami Zayn and me versus John Cena and Kevin Owens. Well, I just spoiled it for you. Versus Kevin Owens and a partner of his choosing, which is John Cena. Y'all already knew about it because I spoiled it for you. But, well, also, if you watched the stream earlier, you knew it's John Cena. But later on that night, Roman Reigns comes out and he's all like, well, I'm going to test you in 2 weeks. We're going to beat down Kevin Owens. Can I trust you to do it? And Sami's like, yeah. And then John Cena popped up on the Titantron, being his best version of John Cena. Basically, he says everybody loves a good holiday surprise. And boy, was he surprised when he got a text message from his old friend, Kevin Owens. He said, what's up, Peacemaker? Did you know you've had a WWE match? You've not had a WWE match this year, but you've had a WWE match every year for the past 20 years, except this year? Mind blown. Eggplant, Santa Claus, Peach. Oh. That's the emojis. So KO asked him to be his partner. And John Cena said, hell yeah. And then he cussed. He said shit. And they bleeped it out. Let's get this shit on the road. He didn't say that, but essentially. So, there you go. John Cena, Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. Hi! Damn, that's a big-ass match! Hell yeah! Can I get a hells yeah? Hells yeah. Let me get that hells yeah real quick. Hells yeah. Y'all, I'm excited. That's cool. So I will definitely be here live for that one. You will get a live review of that show. Because I do think if there's ever a time to turn on Sami Zayn, that's the time to do it. That's the time to do it. I think that match is going to be crazy. And it's just so much crazy storytelling here. All the people that have given Roman hell over the last few years are coming back to give him even more hell. Because I think we're starting to wrap it up. If you're bringing in John Cena, I think this is going to be a crazy, crazy, wild ride. So I'm excited. So Kevin Owens, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, and that's it. That's SmackDown, man. Good episode. Good episode all around. A couple of things in there that kind of make you go, but for the most part, man, I think people should just be a little bit more patient. Be a little bit more patient. And see how it all plays out. Because this is great. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. But yeah, that's my thoughts. That's how I feel. Give me your thoughts down below. So I'm going to spend a couple of minutes looking at the live chat and playing super chats. So let's get to it.
You forgot Braun Strowman.
No, I didn't. We talked about him. Man, I hope Liv Morgan brings back the crazy Liv Morgan gimmick. Like, real talk. You know? Because that was such a cool gimmick. I think we got another one. There we go. 'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of friends?
Did anyone else notice Michael Cole refer to the STF as the STFU? HHH giving Cole freedom on commentary has been awesome. Hands clapping, medium skin tone.
Yeah, Cole has been a... as you file out, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, click that bell. I will be doing 2 more live streams next week. We'll do one on Monday and Wednesday. I won't do one on Friday. Y'all can have that off. I'm hoping to only do 2. But I'm going to spend the rest of the week getting ready for my top 10 worst matches of all time. And that's going to be the big video next week. And then after that, we'll get into the best of 2022. Because we do have an awards live stream. And I'll do that video. I'm hoping to drop that video not next Monday, but the Monday afterwards. Because I do want to save the live stream, the last live stream for the last SmackDown. Because that's going to be big. So we'll do one live stream the Monday, that Monday, talking about the best of 2022. So that's going to be dope. But other than that, whatever happens, happens. Like, wrestling has been crazy this month. So, I'm hoping to end it on a good note. You'll get a lot of positive stuff from me when we talk about 2022, though. I'm excited about that. So.
Zombified.
Sammy should turn on the BL, not the other way around. Roman embarrassed him last year around this time. Sammy the master strategist engineers the BL destruction. Sha Lee can get it from back, pick a hole.
Well, thank you for sharing that. Wandering Sage, you can get it from the back. Funny stuff. Someone just said, check this out. If Nickname My wins the belt, he gets to decide when the championship is defended. So, he might not want it defended at WrestleMania, but he can have it defended at AEW Revolution. Something to think about. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited for what's to come. So thank you guys for watching. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Donate, PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo. All kinds of ways to help out the channel. Even super thanks. But always know, guys, that you are welcomed right here in Alyx's world. Happy holidays. And please have a good one. This is a safe space for wrestling fans like you and me. And it will be that way. Now, then, and forever. Together. Yarr! Fired. Nah, I'm not going to end it that way. You guys have a good one. Merry Christmas. I'm out of here. Peace.